Hey guys, I got a lot of work done all morning. I'm just taking a moment. As you can see, I have a lot of laundry to fold. Just have a lot of stuff around the apartment to do. Sometimes I get really frustrated over how it's so hard for me to keep up with housework. I was like giving myself so much crap for not being a tidy person and like not having the discipline to keep a nice and clean home. And while I'm sure a lot of this comes naturally to a lot of people, I don't know, it just always feels like there's so much you have to do every day to keep it clean. Anyways, I'm trying to be more forgiving. So if there's anybody else out there who is being harsh on themselves for not being a naturally tidy person, just know that everybody has different strengths. Not everything can be perfect all the time. So yeah, I think before I jump into getting more work done, I'm going to finish folding the laundry and I'm gonna do another load of bedding laundry and I'm gonna vacuum. Because the apartment was a mess again, and I was like also feeling bad again about not having worked out, like feeling like I need to squeeze it in, but I need to make dinner and the usual. Okay, so apparently Radio Bakery opened up in Prospect Heights. So my friend asked if I wanted to go check it out. So we're gonna go pick up sandwiches for lunch and then we're gonna come back home and eat it. And then we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. That's what we're gonna do today. And I'm kind of excited because Johnny and I don't really like to go to a place when it's like really popular because the line ends up being too long and it's not a great experience. But I feel like this location will be less crowded. So I'm excited to go check it out. Let's go. This is the turkey. This is the tofu. 먹어봅시다.
어때? 맛있지?
이거 뭐야? 뭐가 들어있는 거지? 이걸 찍어놔야 나중에 만들어 볼 수 있을 것 같아. 세스미 향이 나네. 그냥 솔직히 이렇게 보면 진짜 맛없어 보이거든. 근데 너무 맛있다. 이렇게 해가지고 먹자.
더 먹어. Have a big bite. There's something like really special about the sauce.
와우.
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 이게 약간 그거 두바이 초콜릿 같아. 먹어보겠습니다. Sardines for Blue, and I got a bunch of sumo oranges. 맛있겠다. 카레도 잘 먹겠습니다. 너무 맛있다, 그냥. 양파도. my sister's mic and I'm hoping that this will sound better. I was just in the middle of trying to refill my cleaning supplies, and since we're on the subject of cleaning in this video, I thought I would show some of my cleaning products that I really love. And this is something that nobody asked for. So something I realized that helped me motivate to clean is when I'm actually excited to use the cleaning supplies. It's like what people say about getting excited to hit the gym. You need to buy a few cute outfits. I'm not gonna go through everything, but I just wanted to show a few of my favorites. Okay, so the first item is this. I bought this in Japan. I have this refill here, so I'm gonna refill this. So I use this as like a all-encompassing sanitizer. I love using this in the kitchen. So this is basically a food grade alcohol-based disinfectant spray. Because I have a dog, sure, I will like spray her like water bowl, her food bowl, and things like that. And the alcohol is derived from sugarcane, which is why it's safe to use on food. I don't use this directly on foods, to be honest, but I've seen people use it where when they open a new jar of jam, they like spray it on the inside so that it doesn't grow any mold around the lid. So I've used it that way. But yeah, this is like an all-encompassing essential for me. So this next item is from the brand Puracy. It's the disinfecting surface cleaner and it kills 99.9% of bacteria. It has no fragrance, but it does have a slight like vinegar smell. And it has a very short ingredient list, which I think is always a good thing. This is for multi-surface, but I actually don't use this on the surface because it does smell a little bit like vinegar. Instead, I use this to wash vegetables and fruits. I need a refill soon. And I really love this one because I've always found it to be a little bit gross when the sponge is just like sitting in like a damp environment. But I discovered this. So this is also a Korean brand and it's a disposable dish towel. It comes with 60 sheets and you can basically rip it. And the surface has a good amount of texture. It's nothing too harsh. You use it for a little bit and you just toss it out. I've been using this for a while from a sustainability standpoint. If that's one of the big points that is important to you, then I think there are other alternatives out there that don't use any plastic. So there is a natural loofah looking thing that I've used before, which was also a great alternative. And then next is this. This is also a Korean brand called donggubat. These are dishwashing bars, so they look like this. And I've been using this for many years now. I think I first discovered it during COVID, and since then I've never gone back. What's so amazing about these dishwashing bars is that I think they're vegan. They use all natural ingredients, zero waste, plastic free. Obviously there's like no plastic. Plant-based, contains no preservatives. It only uses USDA approved organic ingredients. Switching over to an all-natural dish soap like this compared to liquid soap, the performance was not compromised. I also use this to wash fruit. So you know how they say that the reason why apples are so shiny, it's because they put like wax or something on. So to get rid of that wax, I also use this soap because it's also food safe. I also wash certain vegetables, like I wash my cucumbers or bell peppers before I actually use them to cook. And it's also super gentle on your hands. I just really love using the soap. In terms of the multi-purpose surface cleaners, I mean, I feel like you guys already know this, but I use the multi-surface cleaner and the bathroom cleaner from Blueland. I just love that you just pop in a little tablet that looks like this and water, you get a brand new refill of the cleaning solution. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too much into this because I'm sure a lot of people already know about this, but I do want to say that every time I use this, I love the scent so much that it actually brings me joy to use this. So yeah, I've been using this for the past few years. I think I'm gonna stick with this for a while. And then my laundry pod, they are from this brand, Molly's Suds. My sister put me on this because I was looking for a brand that is somewhat clean. I have sensitive skin. My husband has sensitive skin. When I was looking for a whitening powder, I had some white t-shirts that were looking a little old, and my sister told me that this product does a really amazing job when you make a paste with this powder and then you let it sit on top of the part that's stained, and it just like completely gets rid of the stain. And for standard white washes, I put 2 scoops of this into my laundry, and then yeah, I do notice a difference when I use this where my whites are much more crisp and white. So then after using this, I was super satisfied. So recently I changed over to this unscented laundry pod. Again, it doesn't have a lot of the irritating or harmful ingredients. I used to use blueland. I noticed that the blueland tablets, sometimes they don't melt if I'm doing laundry for clothes that require like a cold cycle. So that was my only qualm about this. I don't think I'm gonna go back to buying blueland, and I'm gonna continue with these pods. Okay, I have like a lot more cleaning supplies, but I'll just share this for now. And if this type of content is of interest to you, then drop a comment and I'll try to bring more of these type of product recommendation videos. Okay, back to the vlog.
저기 있다.
같은 거 해서 브링 해서
I just came home from work, and before we make dinner, I'm just snacking on some bjorncorn. Okay, so I'm gonna make some kimchi biji. I had these beans soaked in water for over 12 hours yesterday. So I'm just going to make the biji with these beans. And it's what you can get at 초당골, which is a famous Korean restaurant here in New York. And I have some leftover kimchi that's been really fermented. So yeah, let's get cooking. Some sesame oil. We're gonna put in some garlic. Then we're gonna put in the chopped onion. Now we're gonna put in the pork and some ganjang. We're also gonna chop some kimchi. Now we're gonna turn the beans into biji. So we're just gonna blend it up with some water in the blender. This is the consistency you're looking for. Now we're gonna put the biji in.
맛있지?
So we just decided to order a saibo. 아 자꾸 이렇게 시켜 먹으면 안 되는데 바로야, 그지? It's here. Wow, the berries look so fresh. 아 너무 맛있다. 너무 시원해. I really like their granola. It's like super cold outside today and we're eating this. You gonna watch White Lotus?
Yes.
So Blue got her first invite to our friend's house. So we're dressing her up. She looks so cute. Blue, can you be on your best behavior today? Favorite desserts, lychee, popcorn. Oh my gosh, 자 이모한테 그만 하나만 달라.
I stood in line at the metro station. I was practicing.